Listen, boss. We both know you're the reason MSF's grown so much, but it's time we started putting more thought into provisions.
Good point. A place this big needs a good stockpile on hand.
The Japanese say, you can't fight on an empty stomach. Something we learned in World War II.
Obviously. Maintaining a steady supply of provisions is one of the basic principles of logistics.
So I went ahead and set up a mess hall team. The team members' numbers and abilities will affect the amount of grub to go around. Without enough food, morale will drop. They get hungry enough, and we could start losing people. Anyway, I need you to assign guys to the mess hall team.
Copy that.
So, here we have the mess hall team. We can now put people in mess hall. You will get more things to, you'll get more areas to put people in as the game goes on. We don't really have that many great people as of right now, but it will get better. We have Miller on the mess hall team because he's pretty good at that.
The boss has infiltrated the area around the coastal supply facility and knocked out the soldier there. But we can't just leave him there to be found. I need you to get in there and capture the unconscious soldier using the Fulton recovery system. Do it quickly before he comes to.
So this is an extra ops mission. This has nothing to do with the story. It's just there. You can do it. It increases your morale and your heroism, which can be, useful, obviously.
Get up next to them so the icon appears, and push the action button.
I am currently playing as someone who is not Big Boss. I'm playing as an MSF soldier. There are some extra ops missions that you cannot do as Snake. So you play as pretty much the same character model, just with a mask on its head. There are male and female MSF soldiers, so that's usually pretty cool. Although I don't have any females on my MSF right now. This is actually a really, really good mission to do if you want good R&D soldiers. Or not R&D soldiers, just if you want an R&D person in general. Because the guy that is the mission objective is really, really good with R&D. This guy right here.
That soldier's out cold.
I think it's R&D. It might not be. Let's see. Well, he's C in R&D. If you keep getting this guy, your mother base will actually grow really quick. So this is a good mission to do over and over again.
You're done with that area. Head for the goal.
So yeah.
Mission complete. The folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
So that's an extra ops. I'll be showing a lot more of them. Now we're going to actually do what we're here to do, and that is the first armored vehicle battle.
That's an armored vehicle unit, Snake. Either destroy the vehicle or neutralize the soldiers. Take it out.
So here we go, first boss battle of the game. There is no difficulty setting on this game, so if you're not good at a boss battle, you're pretty much stuck. I will say that these boss battles are actually pretty tough. These are definitely the toughest boss battles in the series. Because, like I said, there's no difficulty rating. But these armored vehicle battles are not that bad. There's one in particular that I think is really pretty awful, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Miller said in the beginning there are multiple ways that you can do this. You can either just completely incapacitate the tank itself by destroying it, or you could take out all the soldiers. The soldiers one takes a little less time, but it's also a lot less dangerous. So I'm just gonna kind of wing it here. You can either try and kill the soldiers, or you could just Fulton them all. It's not really that smart to try and Fulton them, because right now we don't have any weapons that are really good against their kind of armor. So the thing that you want to aim for on the tank is the red fuel container. In this game, it's kind of a theme that if there's something big and red on the boss, shoot that. Speaking of bosses, there aren't any, like, you don't fight any people in this game, which is kind of annoying, but the bosses are still really fun. And by that, I mean, it's not like Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, or 4, where you fight, you know, people, and they have different gimmicks. They're all either armored vehicles, or they're, you know, Metal Gear type unmanned weapons. The vehicle fights are, I'd say they kind of go on for a little long, and they're not really that interesting. This one is the easiest of the 3? Yeah, I think there's, 3 of these kinds of battles. If you didn't have rockets, this would be a lot more annoying. So I'm just gonna go around and collect rockets.
Back up! Prepare for immediate deployment! Oh yeah! Long live MSF!
Thank you, Miller. Yeah, I love whenever Miller cheers you on. So yeah, we almost got this guy down to, like, no health. Shouldn't take that much longer. The worst thing about these fights are the just amount of guys that are in this. Alright, let's try and finish this guy off now. See, now this is what I'm talking about. There are no good weapons to use against these guys right now. It's going to take forever to knock these guys out. But maybe I'll Fulton this one guy just because. Oh my god, Miller, I know! This isn't my first Metal Gear game. I say as I still don't have rations equipped. I like to play on the edge. So yeah, that's the first boss battle of the game. Not too bad. They get a lot tougher, which I'm glad for, because I do like the challenge in this game. It's a really good challenge. The noise it's making apparently is just vrrr. The sound effects in this game are really hilarious. I don't mean like the sound effects that are actually in the game, I mean the ones that are in the comics. Like, the noise that made was blast. Oh no, Amanda.
Shoot it!
You'll fall!
Shoot El Chico Libre!
So Amanda just told us to shoot her down, or at least to shoot the kidnapper down. No matter what you do here, she will get down. So you can't lose this, I don't think, unless you just... I guess unless you don't shoot anything, maybe? But if you take too long, or if you shoot the other thing that's not the kidnapper, she will just cut herself down.
Amanda!
Chico...
What? What is it?
Can you roll me one?
Hmm?
Tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
Chico...
Hold still.
I treated him like a kid again. We fought. I didn't want Chico to know. Kept it a secret. Somoza's Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua, across the Rio San Juan, and we ended up here. The only reason we've been able to keep on fighting.
Amanda,
The factory. You saw it?
the banana factory.
That's another one of those lines that only David
right.
Hayter can make sound
The drug
seriously.
refining plant.
The banana
Triple J
factory.
set it up for us to run. We used the income to buy food and weapons. Mi viejo never said a word. But we
So
all
in this part you
knew
can zoom in. I'm not sure exactly why, because when you zoom in it takes our pants off.
everything we have.
It
Our
doesn't
weapons,
really make too much
our
sense.
compass. He brought it all together.
It's like in the beginning, why can you go all the way through
were
pause
going
and
to
have her take
rebuild
her
our
shirt off?
country.
Like, why is that a thing?
Rebuild Nika with our own hands.
Like, this is supposed to be a serious scene. Oh, let's just take Amanda's
We had
pants
to
off.
dirty our hands to do it. But it's all over. We lost our cacique. Papa. I could never replace him.
Oh, Snake's a ghost.
Now they've taken the plant from us too. There's no place left to regroup. No way to fight la revolucion.
Here, I rolled you one.
What about you? You're going after that cargo?
Yeah,
Must be important,
looks that way. It looks like it could be nukes.
What? Nukes? Madre de Dios. No time to waste. We must get to Irasu. The transport route leads there. It must be where they're holding Chico and my compas, too. Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be by himself. That's why he knows more than anybody about their bases. He... Oh, Chico...
You're pretty worried about your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a leader.
Fine. It's a little bit out of my way, but just tell me where I need to go.
There's a prison up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
A prison in the mountains.
You must do something for me. If you can't save Chico, I want you to ease his pain, end his humiliation.
So if the kid doesn't want to come back with us, we could just kill
He's
him.
about to sell out his compass. Please. At least let him keep his honor.
That's a promise I can't make.
Why?
Amanda, we gave up our homes, but we're still alive. We're still fighting. And there's always another reason to keep on living.
I feel alive again.
Amanda,
The song that you're hearing playing right now is actually the new Metal Gear Solid theme,
You're
because the old one was kind of
Yeah.
too similar to another song.
Who are you?
So Kojima was kind of
Why
like,
are you here?
we need a new song. And I would have to say this theme in this game is pretty badass, but we're just hearing kind of an instrumental,
Snake.
slowed down version of it right now.
Could it be the great cacique has come to lead us?
Kaz, can you hear me?
MSF here.
One for recovery. She's wounded.
Acknowledged.
Kaz, the cargo on the barge. I was right. It's headed for the mountains.
You think that's where they're taking the nukes?
I'm sure of it. Let's move.
So yeah, despite the fact that Amanda has a broken leg, we just Fultoned her. That's probably not going to help her leg at all. In fact, it probably just made it worse. And that's that level done. Got a B rank, it's not too bad. This is always one of those games where I try and go after the highest rank.
Snake, Amanda's reached the plant.
Snake,
Amanda, how do you feel?
some first helicopter ride. I'll be perfectly happy if it's my last.
As you can see, she's doing fine. I set Amanda up with her own frequency, so call her anytime you need to.
If you have any questions about American bases or mercenary units, or about El Frente, just ask. And please, do not forget my compass and Chico.
Don't worry.
It's good to be working with you, boss.
Snake, we can monitor her condition in sickbay. Remember to assign roles to any POWs you bring back to Mother Base. How this outfit gets built depends on who we assign to what jobs. That'll determine how Mother Base grows. It's one of your most important roles, boss.
Yeah, I know.
Boss, one more thing.
Now what?
It's about sickbay. Naturally, we can use it for the sick or injured like we did with Amanda, but we can't expect people to get better without the proper treatment.
Uh-huh.
So I figure we'll need a medical team for that. The number of team members and their abilities will determine how quickly the sick and injured heal. They can also monitor everybody's health.
Right. Prevention is the best medicine.
You got it. Remember to wash your hands often and gargle twice a day, boss.
If only I had the time.